Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. See, people over the years have forgot about the cemetery. And so the parents or the grandparents, when they die, then the young people come up and don't think about it. So they don't get involved with it. If we can get them to give an hour or two to come up here and clean off a spot, because we got it named one plot at a time. See, the city want to make this a sports complex. And all the area, the thing they got now for Wake Forest Coliseum, all this, well, they wanted this land. And they come in here and they thought about it. They want to give each family member $3,000 some dollars so that they can, say their graves were moved, and all they had to do was do that, and then they come and smooth it off and put a parking lot over here. Well, now that's how the entire cemetery used to look. The state come in and say, well, if y'all say it's abandoned, then what we would do, come in and turn 2 shovels of dirt on each grave and says move, and just clear it off. And we said, no, we ain't gonna do that neither. It's not abandoned. This is a historic cemetery, and it's worthy of being looked after. We want to make this cemetery proud when we let people in for family tours or individual tours. They would want to come through here and walk, and plant it to get grass. Be just like a historic cemetery in Washington, D.C. or down there in Salisbury, them beautiful cemeteries. And you'll be proud to walk through. But we have military people out here too that's done great things. So why not have this one beautiful the same way? This is Lieutenant Spurgeon Ellington, in North Carolina. He was the first lieutenant, Air Corps, and he won Distinguished Flying Cross. Marsh Slaughter, and he was in this infantry, and he was born in 1893, and he was killed in action on September the 6th, 1918 in France. Name is Mr. Alexander Kemp. He was born January 12, 1871, and died March 28, 1945. and he fought in the Spanish-American War. And I had the opportunity to meet his great niece, and she wanted to find her grandparents. When she turned that corner and looked, I told her, I said, you might not can find it because it's a large place and it's still got a whole lot of wooded area. So she looked over there, she said, there goes my mama, my grandmama. And she just cried like a baby to see that. This is one of our goals, to try to reach as many family members as we can. And some of them we know we'll never be able to reach, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a memorial park, and we're gonna put names of everyone that we know of that's buried here. So when the family members come and we'll have benches around it, they will be able to sit out there and have good memories of their loved one. It's the reason why I got involved. That's my grandfather's plot. They got the chains fenced around it. That includes my father, my aunties, and my grandmother and grandparents, and my uncle. So that's what that is. So that's very moving to me, to try to come out here and help and clean their grave out, you know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They say that some of these apartments got graves up under them. They try to flatten it down and get it, you know, but they still believe there are graves up under there. One time we can come along here and look down the fence line, and every other spot you see grave plots have been moved in. Now this is the place that somebody did. They come in here with a bulldozer, and they pushed all those tombstones down there across over that road right there, and that's where they at. And so we don't know who's who and where they're buried at. When we started, we had a large group, but many of them got elderly and passed on, so, and we just can't rebuild it back up. Last week we had 4 people, but only 2 of us worked. So we had to do what we had to do when we don't have the people. But we come. One gentleman, I don't think it was the city or somewhere we was talking. I was talking out here. He said, Mr. Clyburn said, why don't you let a corporation take care of that? No, corporation ain't got no love or feel for it. Corporation want to come in and make some money. But they fix it up, they want to charge to come in and see this. But no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it till I'm able to do it. We